Hello, it's your girl Pop Culture Goddess with the word on the curb. And the latest word on the curb is Don Lemon has been fired, y'all. I don't know what the heck is going on, but he been fired. Tucker Carlson been fired. Look like they cleaning house. Let's get into this and find out what's going on with Don Lemon and why he fired. Y'all, this ain't looking good for Don, dear old Don. Look like he is out of a job. Oh yeah, Don is out at CNN. Don Lemon has been fired from CNN, the star and the network confirmed today. Lemon wrote on Twitter that he was stunned and that he found out he was terminated from CNN through his agent, y'all. At no time was I ever given the indication that I would not be able to do the work that I have loved at this network for 17 years. Meanwhile, CNN disputed Lemon had been kicked to the curb, saying he was offered an opportunity to meet with management, but instead released a statement on Twitter. Child, you know how these corporations is. They don't like you releasing any statements on Instagram, Twitter, or any kind of media, even if it's by pigeon. They want you to stay in contact with them and work things out to the very last bitter end. But by publicizing it, it kind of put it on blast, and now things ain't looking too good, y'all. The network said the two had parted ways. Don will forever be a part of the CNN family. No, he won't if you fired him. And we thank him for his contributions over the past 17 years and making the network, pop. The network wrote in a memo, we wish him well, bon voyage, and we'll be cheering him on in his future endeavors. And just not here. The news comes after a bombshell report from Variety alleged that Lemon had a long history of misogynistic behavior towards his female co-workers, including mocking texts and mean texts and openly disrespecting female co-workers in meetings. See, I don't know. Look, I'm going I don't know what it is with men who happen to be gay. I can speak because I'm in the coalition of Rainbow. Okay. I don't know what it is, but some gay men, not all, but some are very rude and very disrespectful when it comes to dealing with female coworkers. I don't know why that is, but you need to check that because this done cost you your job, homie. So after the story was published, Lemon released a statement saying the story, which is riddled with false stories or whatever, and no concrete evidence, is entirely based on unsourced, unsubstantiated 15-year-old anonymous gossip. It's amazing and disappointing that Variety would be so reckless. In February, Lemon was pulled off of CNN this morning for 2 days after saying that the Republican Nikki Haley was not a viable GOP presidential candidate because she isn't in her prime. Well, isn't that an example of you making comments about women and being misogynistic? A woman is considered to be in her prime in her 20s and 30s and maybe 40s, he said. Later that day, he took to Twitter to apologize. Boy, bye. See, Insiders has reached out to Lemon and CNN for further comments. The top CNN anchor firing comes just hours after Fox News announced that its star host Tucker Carlson was out of their network too. So both these mother effers are on the unemployment line looking for damn jobs. They both looking for work, y'all. Tucker and Tucker and Don both looking for jobs. This ain't looking good. This ain't. I mean, the comments that he made. Well, look, you got put on notice for like 2 days because of your comments. So this is like the news is coming because of after that Variety published that story earlier this month on the allegations that he mistreated his female coworkers over the course of his career with CNN. And then earlier this year, he faced backlash over widely criticized comments he made on air. See, and then you making comments on Twitter. You talking about I'm stunned after 17 years at CNN. I would have thought someone in management would have the decency to tell me directly. See, you making them kind of comments. That's why CNN just said, you know what? We wash our hands, keep it moving. Even though you're a popular dude and you brought us a lot of views and you definitely livened up the place at CNN, we don't want you because of the behaviors the patterns that you have exhibited, your behaviors, the things that you said. You have made yourself a hot potato, and we're passing your potato on to somebody else. So in a tweet, CNN refuted Lemon's account as inaccurate. The network said he was offered a chance to meet with management, but instead decided to read the comments on Twitter. See, you could have worked this out, and you probably could have had your job, dude, if you would have just shut your mouth and not make no comments on Twitter and went and talked to management. But see, now you trying to say you heard it through your agent and this, that, and the other, but it looks like they try to get in touch with you to have a meeting with management, and you ain't go. Well, so let's see what else is going on. Lemons has been with CNN since 2006, joining the network after anchoring at NBC Chicago and working as a correspondent for NBC News. Lemon first came under fire in February during a segment on CNN This Morning, in which he remarked that Republican presidential candidate Nikki, 51, was no longer in her prime. The comment was made while discussing a suggestion by Nikki that candidates over the age of 75 should be subjected. Why am I having a tough time? Subjected to mental capacity exams. Oh, geez, I tell you, sometimes like, y'all forgive me. I know the word is just sometimes it's like the brain ain't clicking. Nikki isn't in her prime. Sorry, Lemon said. When a woman is considered to be in her prime, in her 20s, 30s, and maybe even pushing it to the 40s. When pushed by co-anchor Poppy Harlow, Lemon told her not to shoot the messenger. So Licht told employees that Lemon agreed to partake in training following public backlash to his comments. He also told an outlet that CNN and Lemon have moved on from that issue. Don Lemon is a lightning rod because he really came to prominence during an era where there was celebrated and encouraged in prime time. But a Variety report published April 5th alleged that Lemon has a long history of questionable behavior towards women. The report was based on more than a dozen former and current colleagues who described Lemon as openly hostile to women at the network. Jeez. Man, they got tired of that ish. Most of the sources spoke anonymously, to outlets. NBC News has not independently verified the allegations. A spokesperson for Lemon said in a statement to NBC News following the report that it was amazing and disappointing that Variety would be so reckless. The story was riddled with false allegations, no concrete evidence. Responding to an NBC News request for comment, CNN referred to statements in it made to Variety that Lemon denied the allegations and that the network regarding a specific allegation from 2008 was unable to collaborate or corroborate the allegations or the events from 15 years ago. Lemon's termination comes less than 2 years after former anchor Chris Como was fired from the network. Como, who anchored his own primetime show for CNN, was fired in December of 2021 after an attorney general investigation into sexual misconduct allegations against his brother, former Governor Andrew Cuomo. The investigation revealed the depth of Cuomo's role in helping his brother fight the allegations. He had previously disclosed some conversations with his brother, but the Attorney General report revealed a greater level of involvement than CNN was aware of, and I guess the network didn't approve. So Cuomo filed legal action against CNN, seeking $125 million for wrongful termination last year, which is still pending to this day. Y'all, tell me what y'all think about this situation right here going on with Don. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It looks like, he's fired and he could be possibly blackballed. I mean, he could be possibly blackballed, but he might still have a better shot than TJ Holmes, the dude that had an affair with a bunch of co-hosts and stuff. He might have a better shot than TJ, but not by much. Well, we'll see what's going on with Don and what network will pick him up, because he is a hot commodity, but he comes with some baggage. So we'll see what goes on here and what happens to him. We'll keep a little eye on that. All right. And on that note, I'm out. Subscribe, click that comment button. Well, click that like button, subscribe, comment below, and tell me what y'all think about this Don Lemon situation. Like, are you shocked and surprised that he is this nasty to women behind the scenes? Or is this no surprise to y'all? Come on, let me know what y'all think. All right, now, bye.